got space. Been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday. And nothing's changed. Mistakes that everyone is making, but I can't change. I'm stuck in reverse like an old Benz. Forgot to tap it up. Now I long for another day where things fall into place. So if you're down, I'll be down. Pack your bags, fill them up. We can go tonight, take a flight to a higher ground. How does that sound?
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and into my home. So as you can see, today we're going to be doing a deep clean, declutter, and organize of my laundry room. I've been using these wire shelves for many years now, and I'm ready to level it up. Now I did have plans just to go ahead and use these blue baskets right here on the shelf, and I bought plenty to fill all the shelves. But I decided, you know what, I'm ready to level it up and I want to put some cabinetry in here. So we found some freestanding white cabinetry that I'm going to be adding in here, and I'm super excited to share that with you. I'm also going to be doing some deep cleaning. As you can see, I have some weird little drip marks that come from the panel of my washing machine. I don't know how it gets up in here, but it does, so I'm going to get all that cleaned out. I'm also going to go ahead and run my washer and get my washer cleaned out. I've already done the dryer, so I don't need to do the dryer, but the washer does need to be done. Then I'm going to get into this refrigerator. I'm going to pull everything out, wipe it down, and put drinks back in here. I personally have not had a soda in many months. However, my grandkids and my kids like to have a soda every now and then. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull out my soda racks and I'm going to refill this refrigerator with some sodas and some healthier drinks. I'm also going to leave a space in there for my husband because he likes Topo Chicos and I want him to have a space to put them. Then we're going to get into this freezer. I've been really working through this freezer and trying to get all the meats out of here and eat the meat that we have before buying any more. This right here is my station that I keep all of my cleaning supplies, and that's working out great. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get in here and I am going to do the washing machine. And what you do is you just add a little bit of bleach, and then it's got a self-cleaning button on there. So I'm just going to push that button and let that run through, and going to bleach out all the components and get everything nice and clean in there. I want to thank all of you who've reached out to me. You saw my post in the community tab about my grandson being in NICU. He spent a full 10 days in there, and I just really wanted to be there for my daughter to help with the other boys or to sit with her, and I did. I sat with her many days in the NICU with the baby. He is doing much better now. Thank you all so much for your prayers. He did have a high bilirubin count. It took several days to get it to come down. Then they found some other issues going on that we're going to have looked at by a cardiologist and a gastroenterologist, I guess is what you call it. So he's got 2 other appointments that he's going to need to go to. However, he is out of NICU. He's doing well. He's gaining weight. He no longer has a high bilirubin count. He's down in the normal levels, and we are just so very thankful for that. And I'm thankful for you guys for reaching out to me. You notice that I haven't been here in 2 weeks, and if you didn't see the community tab, you reached out to me to be sure that everything was okay, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
So strange, why it always feels like it's too late. Waiting another year and it's too late. But that's not true. It's not strange to quit another job cause it was draining. To try a different road though it's been fading in your mind.
I often get asked why I put the stain remover and the fabric softener over there on the dryer. Well, the reason is because that washing machine goes very fast when it's spinning, and it just shakes those bottles. They cling together. So I just go ahead and stick it on the dryer. It works out fine because I just reach to the right, use it. And looks a little odd because it's on the dryer, but there's a good reason why it's over there on the dryer. I also put that little plastic mat right over here on the dryer, and I keep those glass bottles on that so that if there's any shaking, it keeps them a little more still and it doesn't scratch up the top of my dryer. I do have one on the washer, but like I said, this sucker wiggles a lot when it's spinning. So it just spins it right off and it falls off the back or down the side of it. So I don't think I'm going to put it on again, but I do have something else that I'm going to be sticking on there. So we'll see how that works out for me.
Why it always feel like it's too late, waiting another year and it's too late, but that's not true. It's not true.
So the day that I'm filming this was actually my birthday. January 24th, I turned 55 years old. Holy moly. Time has flown, y'all. But hey, I've had a great life. I'm still having a great life. I've got all these beautiful grandkids. I have so much to be grateful for. And I have my YouTube channel that I'm very proud of. And I just love feeling like I'm pouring something into you guys. And you guys definitely pour into me. So I have had a very blessed year. And I am so happy that I'm sharing it on this day, my birthday, with you.
How does that sound? How does that sound? Let's start over. Let's start over. Let's start
So instead of having my paper towels sitting right here on the dryer, I decided to go ahead and get this magnetized bar, and this is what I'm going to keep on the side of the refrigerator, and I'll keep the paper towels here. We use a lot of paper towels in our laundry room, so I wanted to be sure that I had a spot that I would be able to get to those paper towels when we need them. Okay, so now I got the washer and the dryer done. Let's go ahead and start working on these wire shelves. I did buy this new collapsible laundry basket, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to help gather some things. The other basket are going to be for things that I'm going to be throwing away, and then the collapsible basket are things that I'm going to be putting back into the shelves or into my pantry. The majority of this was bought as backstock, but it's time to look at the dates on them, be sure that I'm not keeping anything old, discard what is old, like these cans right here, and then use up what I have in here. So I'm going to be doing that. Also, I really do love these wire shelves. They have really served a purpose in here. However, the visual clutter drives me crazy when I come into this laundry room. I really just want a nice, fresh space. I've always wanted to put cabinetry in here, and I wish that I would have built the house with the cabinets in there. However, I did not think that far. And I was trying to save a little bit of money. I did have these wire shelves. I used to use these shelves in my photography studio, and I'd put all my props on them. So I'm like, I'll just use the wire shelves, and when we decide to add cabinetry, we will. So I found some freestanding ones that we'll be putting in here. Eventually, I would like to have some that are built into here, but the next level up is the freestanding one. So I'm going to do that, and then maybe years to come, I will do something different on this back wall. But I am super happy with the shelves that we found, and I'm going to be sharing those with you here in just a second.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is gray, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows to capture in. I know I must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise.
Sadly, Olive Grace has been diagnosed with an autoimmune, and she can no longer have the bully sticks and these pig ears. So I'm going to go ahead and pass these on to my bonus son, who has a big dog that would love to have these. By the way, Olive Grace's birthday is also on my birthday. She turned 7 years old. My sweet big girl is already 7 years old. I know that you guys love her, so I wanted to be sure to let you know that it was her birthday too. Now these bowls belong to Jenna Marie. She's our 22-year-old kitty cat, and honestly, she really doesn't like those tall bowls, the one that has water and then the self-feeding cat food. She really doesn't care for those. I do leave them out when we're out of town, but since we're not out of town, I'm going to go ahead and just wash those up, put them away, and when we go out of town, we'll pull them back out. She likes just to have a little bit of wet food in the morning and a little bit of wet food at night, so I'm just going to keep the little bowls out here for her. I'm going to go ahead and vacuum this up because it really hurts to stand on it. And I do have my shoes on today, but who knows? I might end up taking them off, and I don't want to be standing on this. But anyways, let's go ahead and let's get busy. Let's get these shelves out of here, and let's give this floor a good cleaning. It's in desperate need of a cleaning underneath the wire shelf. So let's get that done.
Every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Maybe I need a break. Maybe that's why I fade into this bitter taste. I think I'll let it be.
I am going to go ahead and store the shelves in the garage. I think we might put one in the garage permanently, and we can put toilet paper, paper towels, and things like that in there. And then I might put one out on the back patio, right outside the sliders. That way I can keep some of the kids' pool toys on there. Right now I do have one of those big buckets, or like a chest that the top opens up, and they keep all of their toys in there, but it really becomes a mess in there. It gets very disorganized. First pool trip that the kids come over and get to play in the pool, that thing is a complete disaster area, and it's so deep it's hard for the little ones to get in there and get the things that they want. So I'm seriously considering putting a set of these shelves out there by the pool, and then I'll just have some plastic baskets that the kids can pull right off of the shelf, take straight to the pool, and then they can just put all of their toys back into that. It will drain out, and then put them right back on the shelf. I think that might be a good idea, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Jenny's out there wondering where her cat food bowls are. Jenna! Jenny! Jenny! I know. Well, I gotta finish cleaning and then we'll get your cat food out. All right? Okay. I bought this little gadget on Amazon, and it's one of my favorite little tools to use. I like to use it right underneath my refrigerator and underneath the washer and the dryer, and anywhere else where it's kind of hard to reach, can't get a vacuum underneath there, and I can use this. It's got the little sleeve. You can take that off, wash it. It comes with 2 of those sleeves, so that way I can always have one rotating. So really like this thing. I will link it for you. I'm going to be linking a lot of things for you that you're going to see here in the laundry room, including the cabinets and the paper towel holder and the collapsible laundry basket and a few other things that I may or may not talk about in this video. But if you see something that you like in the video, go ahead and let me know, and I will get that link for you.
baby. Don't know how to say it, but something in it drives me crazy. I know it shows, so tell me. When you lay alone in your bed, do you still dream of me? I think it shows. When I'm thinking alone, every second without you, I'm losing it all. Let's make pancakes at midnight, drink wine, pop on the city lights. I don't want it all to be over. If you ask me, if you ask me, meet me halfway if I'm right. Grow together for this time, baby, we can start it all. If you ask me, now I say you hate me. Wish I could give a satisfied no one's truly in your mind. Will you be mine? When I'm thinking alone, every second without you, I'm losing it all. Let's make pancakes at midnight, drink wine, pop on the city lights. I don't want it all to be over. If you ask me, if you ask me, meet me halfway in my mind. Grow together for real this time, baby, we can start it all over. If you ask me, now I say
Here's another popular link that you guys ask for quite often. This is the little magnetized lint basket that I keep right here on the side of my washer. And I just go ahead and get the stuff out of the dryer, put it right there in the lint basket. Love that. Also love my e-cloth mop system. This is great, especially for smaller rooms like this, and you don't want to have to pull out your big mop bucket just to do this floor. I'm going to go ahead and put some of my favorite all-purpose cleaner right here on the floor, and then give everything a very good mopping. Okay, so Michael just got home and we went ahead and brought in the cabinets. As you can see, I have two of them side by side. I could possibly fit a third here if I slid them down to the right. However, I do like to have this little bit of space right down here for the kitty cat. Occasionally we put the top on the cat litter box. The only way she can get in is through the front there. So I want to go ahead and keep that space there. But like I said, I could probably fit a third one in here, which would make it look even better. But I'm really loving these. I haven't put the shelves in it yet, but I think it comes with either 2 or 3 shelves, adjustable shelves that you can stick in here. I just need to get my things out and I can measure how high I need those shelves to go. I measured because I wanted to be sure that these were going to fit right underneath the ledge of the window there. That way they can snug right up next to the wall. The only thing that I had to move was the door stop because it was in the way, but you really don't need it since the door stop would be behind this shelf right here. These can be purchased from Amazon, so I will go ahead and put a link down in the link box for you. They come in white and they also come in a gray. Okay, so let's go ahead and measure the first shelf. I'm going to go ahead and put all of my backstock of my favorite cleaning products on the top shelf. So I went ahead and measured the bottle for that.
My headspace been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday and nothing's changed. Mistakes.
I know it looks like it, but I am by no means affiliated with Method cleaners. I really do just love their cleaners that much. Now I did buy the Method furniture polish. I put it there to the right. I tried that and I don't like it. So that's the one Method product that I have tried that I don't like. Thankfully, I only bought that one bottle. So all the other ones I do use and I do really like them.
Oh, we can go tonight, take a flight to a higher ground. How does that sound? How does that sound?
Okay, so once I put all the things on the bottom shelf, I'm like, I really should just add a second shelf, which is a rookie move. If you know what I mean, you're going to see right here in just a second. I go to put the shelf in and obviously the things are in the way. So I'm going to have to redo it all. But the second shelf, I really needed to go ahead and put that in there because it does really come in use for some of the other things that I'm going to be sticking in here.
In your mind, 'cause of time. Now I long for another day where things.
And I'm always trying to find ways to make my life easier tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unpackage all of these Clorox wipes. That way, when I need to get to them, I can get to them quickly. Spending just a little bit of time today to take care of your tomorrow self really is a good practice. So I would suggest that highly, that if you can find something that you can do today that is really going to benefit you tomorrow, go ahead and do yourself that favor.
How does that sound? How does that sound? So strange, why it always feels like it's too late. Waiting another year.
So one of my most popular videos to date here on YouTube is my sensible laundry routine. Now in that video, I break down my whole week of laundry. So I show you what I do Monday through Friday. It's very sensible and it's easy to follow. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post that at the end of this video for you to go see next. I really think that it's a good one to follow this one, and I hope that you'll go see it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and reuse these little containers here. This is where I keep all of my vacuum parts. I also have parts to my my Roomba and to the Stanley. That's the Yeti mop and vac system. So I'm going to go ahead and keep these on the shelf. I'll put some extra plastic bags here. This is where we're going to keep the kitty cat food and the cat litter down there at the bottom. Also, I need to go ahead and put the toilet wand, the Clorox toilet wand refillables, and then this right here goes to my Blue Air HEPA filter.
Pack your bags, fill 'em up. We can go tonight, take a flight to a higher ground. How does that sound? How does that sound? Let's start over. Let's start
Okay, on this side is where I will keep all the back stock of food that is now all updated. I'll put those here on the shelf, and then down at the bottom I'm going to put some of my new cookware that I've gotten. My son got me a sous vide. I don't know if you've ever heard of one of those, but it's very awesome. That's what he used while he was here for Christmas, and he made the food for all of our Christmas party, which is a very large party that we have every Christmas. My son lives in Alaska, and that's the way that he likes to cook, so he went ahead and bought one for me so that when he comes to visit, he can use it, and also he's teaching me how to use it. So I wanted to have a place that I can put it. I also bought some chafing dishes, and I wanted to have a nice place to put those because they do take up quite a bit of room. And then just some other things that I want to keep in here that we use for parties and things like that, get-togethers with our families. And everything's going to be over here on this side. So I'm really loving this pantry. I love that everything is behind closed doors. I love that there's not so much visual clutter sitting out, and it just gives this laundry room a fresh new space, but it also houses all the things that I need. Okay, so here I go again. I'm going to go ahead and open up these cans. That way I am watching out for my future self. Just makes it easier to get in here and grab a can or 2 or 3 cans and go put them in my pantry, and not having to dig through, and getting them out of this package.
That's why we fade here again. You tell me you just wanna be friends, so I act like I don't understand. Go ahead now, be the man. Let's pretend I don't know about your little plans. Look so cute and innocent, but you're as lost as Peter Pan. Could drop the bomb instead. I told you whenever you need me, just call if you want to. 'Cause hey, that's what friends supposed to say.
Okay, so let's spend the last few minutes in here in my refrigerator. I'm going to go ahead and get all this cleaned out. We mainly use this for drinks. There's very rarely food in this refrigerator unless somebody is bringing something over for a party and we need to store it there before we can get it cooked or whatever. But long term, there's very rarely food in here. Again, I use it mainly for drinks. So I'm going to go ahead and set this all up because I want to get those sodas in here for my family who really still enjoy sodas, and have some space for my husband's Topo Chicos, and then some beers and things like that that the older kids like to drink when they come over and sit out by the pool. I also have a refrigerator out there by the pool, one of the smaller ones. So oftentimes we'll take some things out of here and we'll go put it into the small refrigerator. But typically that's more juices and things like that for the kids, little waters, some sodas we'll keep out there, things like that. But right now we're not using the pool, so I don't need to have these drinks out there. I decided to go ahead and take out that drawer, and that way I can fit 2 of these side by side. I also have 2 more of these up in the cabinet, so I could fit 3 on one shelf and then 1 down at the bottom. But I decided to go ahead and stand up some of my other drinks that I like to drink on occasion. Very, very rare because I'm not used to having carbonation. But if I do want a little bit of carbonation, I'll have some of these. I think they're called Waterloo drinks. They're just like flavored seltzer water. So I'm going to go ahead and stand those up in there. I don't need to put it in one of these little rollabout things because we don't drink them all that often. So anyways, okay, let's get busy. I'm going to show you how I stock this and get this ready for kids and grandkids to come over.
When you're not here, life is insufferable. Don't be a stranger, even though we said pause. Darling, I fear pause is impossible. 'Cause I want your love around no matter the cost. My heart all in pieces, I lost what I needed. My God, hate this feeling. Your heart missing something you want, all or nothing, moving on is boring. We say goodbye, and it's killing us, looking like two train wrecks, falling off the tracks. We were fine, so I mess it up. I don't know, don't know, don't know. We say
I went ahead and decided that I'm going to move these racks down here on the bottom shelf. The bottom shelf does go a little bit further back and they just feel a little more stable here on the bottom shelf. And then right here to the right is where I'm going to put all of those Waterloo seltzer waters that I was telling you about. Every once in a while I like to have just a little bit of seltzer water, but I like it to be flavored. I can't have too many of these because they kind of hurt my stomach, but like I said, I'm staying away from sodas. I haven't had sodas in months, but if I want just a little bit of that little soda flavor or little zing, then I will reach for one of these Waterloo drinks. So I'm going to go ahead and stock those over here to the right, and then on that top shelf where I removed the drink containers and then also that drawer, that's where I'm going to stick all of my husband's Topo Chicos. Like I said, he hasn't been to Costco, so he hasn't picked up any more, but I do have these 3 that I'll stick here. Grandkids like to drink those Topo Chicos too. So anyways, then I'll just keep whatever leftover beer, wine, champagne, all that over here to the right. And the refrigerator is now nice and clean, ready for anything else that we're going to be bringing in here. I know that we like to have some juices for the kids. We usually get Honest juice, and I'll bring that and put that in here also. Now, right here in the freezer, I'm going to go ahead and clean out the bottom shelf here. Like I said, I have been going through all of our meat, making sure that we eat the meat that we have before I buy any more meat. I typically use ButcherBox to refill all my meats. Like every 2 months, they will send me a new box full of meats. However, I've put them on hold because I want to be sure that we get through the meats that we already have. Also, my son bought me a what is it called? A food saver. So it vacuum seals, and I'm going to go ahead and start buying some of my meats through Costco and then through sales at H-E-B. And then I will go ahead and use that sealer and, remove the air, get it nice, tight, and fresh, and then freeze it that way. I want to try that for this year and just see how much more money I can save doing it that way, which I'm sure is quite a bit because, ButcherBox can be expensive. Then right here in this container is where all the kids like to keep their little fruit bars and things like that. We typically pull these out and take them to the pool, and the kids can eat them in the pool. So this is all nice and clean. The laundry room feels so nice and fresh. The shelves really made the difference here, in my opinion. It just looks nice and clean. I'm not seeing a lot of visual clutter around me, and it just feels good to come in here and do some laundry without having all that sitting in my face. So I hope that you guys like this video. If you did, would you please give me a big thumbs up? It really helps in the YouTube world. And if you haven't already subscribed, I hope that you'll click that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. And don't forget to go see the Sensible Laundry Routine, and I will see you again next Sunday. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.